So I will start today by in 2 minutes. Yeah, Dilip, I already take. Thank you. So till other students join, do we need tomorrow's session on Saturday, or we can continue to Monday only? As we planned repetitive session on Monday, but I didn't receive any response till now. Any topic you want to repeat? It, sorry guys. So any topic you want me to repeat that? So I hope guys you will send me any topic names or something you want to repeat. I'll repeat it on Monday. But by tomorrow I need that. So guys, I'm planning to give you the one template only, but I'm expecting that template should be containing images folder different, CSS folder different, your HTML pages are different, but it will not contain a single HTML page. It will be navigation there. You have to manage at least 3-4 pages. Okay. I can provide you the structure in which structure I want, but it's up to you. Now it's your creativity. Now you have to use all three things: HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. Are we clear with this? So can I expect this thing from you? You can do it. So guys, from this only you can able to make your project also. So like I got the message from the team that you have to submit the one project and you have to prepare some reports also. So we will now focus on that too. So if you do that parallelly, it will be great because timelines are very rigid. On 20th, your these sessions will be end. So I want by 15th we'll be finishing everything. In the last 5 days, if you want, we can repeat anything or you can focus on your project or optimize your project. Okay. So whatever now just one thing. If you don't want, I can give you one template to make, but parallelly you have to choose your project and start working on it because I want it should have login functionality, sign up functionality, uh, navigation should be there. If you want, you can have that things. Now it's up to you how you manage. Start designing. Don't worry about the database and the JavaScript part. As we will cover that part, you need to implement that also. Okay. So images should be good, color combination should be good, classes name should be sensible. You should have the knowledge about the margins and everything. Make your website look like it's a wonderful website. It's not like that. It should look like a static web pages. It should be responsive. It should have all the things we have studied because this will help you guys also. I know it will take time. That's why for 4 weeks I'm telling you to start the project. Okay. We have today we will just finish our second week and we still have if we count we have 30 days, but I want you will be prepared by 15 with your reports with your project. Okay, so should we start with today's session? So guys, yesterday we have covered these things. These things actually are nothing, but we are it's a very good thing, good to have things, right? So if you want, you can implement it. If you don't want, you can skip that part, but it's up to you. So today also I'm going to start with model. So actually what is model, I'll explain you later, but this is the very common thing you are seeing in regular basis on every websites or web pages or websites also. When we click on that, some model is happening, some pop-up is something pop-up like that is happening here. You can do anything here. You can have that form here. You can have some text here. If you want to read explicitly any warning or anything, you can do by this. But this is the model. Your previous pages, when you click there only, then it is enabled, else it's like feel like it's disabled. You can have that button close or something. If you want, you can have the submit button here. If you have submitting some form and you want to have that perform the action, right? So are you getting why I'm saying this, why we have to use the model? So you can see the code is very less. This is the same code copying from the previous examples. So if you are focusing on my previous example, then you are able to understand what is this, right? So guys, I'm going again, I'm going line by line only. Just let me know if you are clear with that. Okay. So till this highlighted part, are we clear? Okay. So are you remembering when we are covering the claps? So in the data toggle, we have given the claps value, right? So now you can see I'm giving the model. So from this class, its model, the browser will able to understand that it needs to be do the toggle button on this when click on it, right? So data target, what is data target? So it's nothing where it's need to be target to toggle that model. Okay. So complete this button is clear now. What is this actually button is doing right now? Guys, if I want that button in a green color, in a good color, then what should I need to do? Just quickly let me know. Yes. No, it's sorry. Okay, I need to refresh this. Um, I have to change here. Clear, guys? We're working like the same. So now moving ahead, the main part, model, right? From this class to this class, we are actually doing this thing. The pop-up, this thing is happening. This is done by only the highlighted part. So I really want to, I have something for you. The same example I have copied here, model content. So first of all, the trigger part. What is trigger? When you are when you are clicking on this, it's actually triggering. I do you know the meaning of trigger? Everyone, but to trigger something like to actual you want to have something when you click on it, right? So actually this part is we have already explained you to open the model window to point the ID of the window, right? So I hope this thing is clear with you. Sorry, guys. So, are we clear with this? So, Rochak, are you asking me that you want to have on a click, but you want to open a new web page with the as a model? But just try to understand. You're asking me the question, but in your question only, just try to understand. Can we open new web page as a model? But are you just okay? Just uh, split your question. If you want to open a new web page, we have many things. We can have link, then we can have the button also, but you can open different HTML page, right? But how then it will be as a model? Model is something having a functionality to open within a page and make background as a disabled. And do you want to have something in front of that page only, but you don't want that the previous page has gone, right? So model has something like functionality that it should appear on the same page, and you want to perform something and you want to return at the same page. You don't want to go at another page. It's up to you. When you want submit, then you directly want to move to the next page. It's up to you. You have to give the target where you want to move, right? But just try to understand the concept of the model. Are you able to get, guys, what I'm trying to say? You can see we when model is already opened, but your last web page where I am writing model example open model, it's not gone. It's there at the background, but it's in a disabled state. When you click on it, then only it enabled. So I think so you can use them when you want some warnings, when you want to have some form things, when you want that to, when you want the user to just read that, after that you want it should move. So you can have this thing because on the same page you can have different functionality. So in a full on a full page, it's just a link. It just okay, guys, just wait for a minute. Now it's clear. Actually, for a second, electricity has gone, so my Wi-Fi has restarted. Sorry, I'm not able to get it. Okay. So, guys, are we clear now? I'm just trying you to tell you what where we can use that. So, still we are having lag, guys. Still there is a lag. Okay. So, if it happens again, just let me know. Okay. Because from my side it's not get disconnected, so I'm not able to get it when you are getting lag or not. Okay, just it's just for a second. Okay, so I'm telling you where we can have a model thing. Okay, by what point actually you are able to listen my point? Actually I was in a flow. Okay, I'll explain you again. So are you able to see my screen, right? So when you are saying I have clicked on model, right? So you can see my last page is not disabled yet. I mean, it's not gone, it's in a disabled state. So when I click on it, I'm already at that page only, right? So where we can use the model class. So model class is actually we can use like in real time examples, when you fill any form, are you able to see at the bottom they have some terms and condition, right? So guys, have you filled a form sometime online? So when you see there is some terms and condition, right? But they are not explaining the terms and condition at there only. Either they provide you some link or some button like this, and when you click on that, they show you the terms and condition. Are you able to get it what I'm trying to say? So when you close that, you are on the same page, on the same state. So when you click on the checkbox, only then they are allowing you to have to submit that form, right? So we can do that with the model class only. So we can see, so as you can see in the code, the parent div of the model class should have the ID. This is the condition, guys, right? And the same ID should be used at the data target. So when you use the same ID, so it will able to understand where from where your model class is getting started. Guys, are you able to get it or not? I'm not getting any response, so I'm getting confused from my end only. Okay, just let me know, are you getting or not? Okay, so and this class is very similar, like from the model class, it will able, the content will be able to know that whatever will be in the div content, it should get focused, right? So parallelly we will see the code also. From the model class, it will able to get to know this the whatever the content will be, it needs to be focused like this, focused like in the front. So next part, dot fade class. Are you able to see I'm using the fade class here? So when the model appears, it comes in. When you click on the close, it out actually. So how this thing is happening? By using the fade class. Okay. So when I click on close, it's out. When I click on open model, it's actually in. So next, the attribute role dialog improve accessibility of people using screen headers. So we'll see. By using dialog, the accessibility of the user. What does that mean? Accessibility of people using screen readers. Actually, when you click on that, it comes at the top in a dialog box, like, right? It will be easier for the user, accessibility of the user, that it can easily readable, right? When it get focused, you can easily read at that part only. Then you not reading the behind part, at the model behind part, the other part of the page you are not reading, you will be focused at that part only. Then model dialog class is doing is actually giving the proper length and width margin of the model and width of the model, right? This thing by using this class, actual margin and width of the model will provide it. So now come under the model content part, this part. So by using model content, it will provide you the border, background color, everything. So guys, third time I'm asking you that how model content will get the border and background color, and today I want a right answer. From last 2 days I'm not getting the correct answer. So just let me know how will the model content give the border, background color, everything to that model class. Quickly guys. Guys, am I audible? Because I am not getting response today. Not in the mood to attend the class. We are using class model content, which provide the border, background, and other CSS properties or style to the model class. Like this. This is getting some properties, the background, margins, something, right? So I'm asking when I'm using the model content class, from where it's getting all this style. Guys, are you able to get my question or not? Why I'm writing on chat? Because I'm not getting response from your end. If you don't know, just let me know, sir, we don't know or we forgot. I'll tell you. But don't waste the time. Like this thing will happen like with that video is paused or videos getting not voice. Exactly guys. We will get all these things from the CDN. I have shown to you also. If you search the class here. Okay, I'm writing wrong. Okay, just. Oh, sorry. As you can see, we are able to search. So for the Safari, they have provided this thing. And for us, there is something like that. So getting backgrounds, everything, we are all getting from CDN only. Okay, moving further. So model header, I think it's really clear from your end. I should get this thing. What model header is actually doing? Model header is doing nothing. You are able to get the header of the model. It's right. And you are providing data dismiss the model, right? You want to dismiss the model. You can see we have the close button here also and here also. Are you able to see my hover of the mouse? So if you want to dismiss that model, you can do that by using close class. Just see the code. Okay, just provide data dismiss what you want to dismiss you want to dismiss that model, right? So model title, whatever you provide here, it comes at the heading point. You are giving that the title of the model. So next, we want to give the model body. Whatever you want to do, you can do here. Okay. And similarly, model header, model body, similarly, model footer. I want a data dismiss. I want a button. I have given this. I hope we are clear with model now. I have explained you line by line. I hope you are getting it. So I want everyone's response. Sahil, Apurv, Amit, Abhijit, Govardhan, Israr, Kunal, Pranav. Everyone is getting? Okay. One thing, yeah, sorry, I'm disturbing you. I'm going to start the next topic. But one thing. So, Israr, actually, you have sent me your WhatsApp and told me that you have filled that form, but in that form, I'm not able to find your entry. So you need to, I need to, because you, on that sheet only, I have to give the remarks and marks. So we need to figure it out how we can do that. Okay. Let's move to another example. So guys, I am hoping we are clear with model. Next part. Are you able to see my screen? So this is very common thing you are seeing in Amazon, Flipkart. Everyone is using in their website on the top of the thing. This animation is going slideshow, right? How we can do this thing in a bootstrap? Let's see that. Up to this thing, everything is same. Guys, just be focused. You can see that here I am using bootstrap 4. I am including the bootstrap 3 also, but I want this thing is actually present in the bootstrap 4. So in this example, actually I'm using bootstrap 4, right? So let's focus on our code. Just have a look for a minute and I'll explain you. Okay guys, I'm giving this actually a width and height to make it fully responsive. I'll explain you later this because this is nothing actually, this is just a CSS. Guys, simply you have to give the demo, okay, ID. This is the class with by using this class, we are able to have this thing. And we want to slide, we need to use the slide class. So data write is used, need to use what actually we want to write on this. We want the we are using for this class for writing. So we will need to write this class only, like model only. We are using that data trigger as model. So data write will be that class only, whatever you're using here. Okay. So this is the class actually this Yes, yes, Vivek, you are asking, does carousel have some meaning? Carousel is nothing, is a class name only, like model and everything. And this class is having some implementation in the CDN, right? But by using this class, you are able to do that any slideshow. In the Bootstrap 3, there was slideshow, but from the Bootstrap 4, they have upgraded like this only. It's having better CSS at their backend, right? So when you are having the list, so list is nothing. These are the indicators, right? These are where I am hovering. These are nothing. These are actually the carousel indicators where you are actually active at that time, right? So these are also present in every slideshow, and you are able to click on that and directly move to that page, image or something link they have provided, right? So these actually things is nothing. This is car user indicators. So we have to use, and it's actually in an inline format. So when you provide, it's actually a list only. This is nothing, actually a list. Okay, guys, till now we are clear. So next, when I move to at the 0, 1, 2, it will move accordingly. 0, 1, 2. So this is nothing. We are sliding to that indicator. Yes, first pick. Yes, Dilip, you are asking first pick means 0. It means 0 only. Okay, Kunal, you are asking how can we make images to move after some time without clicking on indicators, right? So I'm doing nothing right now, just refreshing the example. Okay. Now I'm not moving my hover. Car visual is doing for you guys. We already provide the slide. I want slide. I'm not moving it. You can see I'm not clicking on indicators. It's automatically doing the same thing for you. Clear? So active. So when you give the active at that class, which page you want to show when your HTML page is loaded by the browser. Okay, I'll show you this thing. Okay, this is not the example. If you, Dilip, you are asking about this class. If you remember, the 0, you can, now we are okay. Still lag. I just check my internet speed, guys. It's 77 Mbps. I can show you also. I don't know why you are getting lag. I'm using that speed of internet, and above this I can't use right now. But now there's no disconnection according to me. But maybe, but I clearly show you guys it's not from my end because I can't use the above 100 Mbps. I'm actually have a 100 Mbps plan, but it's right now giving me 88 Mbps. Okay, I'm just telling you when I'm right now providing active class at 1. Just focus on the indicator when I'm refreshing it. Right now it's on a 3 or on a first. You can see it's on a first. So when I'm refreshing it, it's automatically coming at the first only. You can see image is first, but indicator is at the active there. Okay, it's up to you where you want to make that active, but it's a good practice. Whatever the image is showing at the first, it should be active that only. So are we clear with this? Okay, let's move to the slideshow inner part. So actually when the images are actually moving, it's doing nothing. This is a casual inner part. Okay. So guys, if I remove here or provide active here, okay, then you can provide class active here. Just trying, okay, because it should match your indication. The images should be matched accordingly, right? It should not happen the image is showing is first, but your indication is at the second. Then the user will get confused. When it click on second, it will get the another image because your image inner part and your indicators are not getting matched. Are you able to get, guys, what I'm trying to say right now? So your indication and the inner part should matched. So I'm giving the carriers inner. Now I'm providing the items. So what is actually items? What you want to show at the background. It's not only images, you can show anything. It's up to you. So I'm providing image here. Okay. I hope we are clear till now. So let's move. Guys, are you able to see what is this? Okay, I'll show you first, then I'll explain you. You can see my hover. You can click here also. You can click on indications. You can click on here also, previous or next. Are you able to see that white thing? The angle arrows. So these are the controls. So how we can implement that? We can have the casual control previous, and the data slide you need to mention where you want to give. Okay. In the span, it's clearly it should be previous icon. It should be next icon in the next. From right side, it should be next. From left side, it should be previous. Nice. I think so. I want this thing in your website at the main page. Some image or some information should be there so that user can have this thing. Actually, how this thing will help you in your live websites. It will help you, the user, to stay there what comes in next slide, right? Maybe they are interested in that next slide. So for some time it should user can stay at your website, right? Okay, let's move to a next example. Very similar example, doing nothing. Okay, first I'll run it. Similar example, just giving the header and some text here. If you want to give some header and text, you can give that. Okay, let's see the code quickly. Doing nothing, same thing, just giving this caption class extra in every casual item. Just giving the caption with h3 and previous paragraph tag. I'm giving the heading and the some text if we want to have. Same code. Any doubts till now? So guys, these things are nothing. These things actually provide you the good view of your website and everything, right? Guys, yesterday I have given you some task. Okay, let's move to yesterday's part. Remember guys, this example, I told you when I write something, it should appear the green size, else either you want to have something or you can simply have this text like. I gave you this task yesterday. Are you able to do that? So anyone just give a try to this or not? Guys, you have to just search for it. You need to use the validated class actually for that. Right now, just see the code. This is the same thing using the Bootstrap 4. Okay, I'm just using the was validated class here in my form. Else other things are just same thing, but these two lines are different. Okay, so I'm showing you something very nice. When you just write something, it will automatically get green. Is giving me the feedback you are writing valid thing. Okay, right? When you click on it, it will tell you to please check the box if you want to proceed. If I don't write here, it will tell me please fill out this field. Telling you Vivek how to set the conditions for validation. If you want that user must enter in this text field without filling anything, you don't want to go proceed the user, then you need to use the required. Okay, just put required at the end. Okay, when the button is clicked, it will not allow the user to give that error. Please fill out this field. Clear? So by using value feedback, invalid feedback, how this thing is happening is this thing is happening by using was validated class. If it is valid, only then it gets valid. Else it will give you invalid. So in invalid, I am giving the please fill out this field, right? So guys, but sorry, it's got disconnected. This is from my end only. I mistakenly click on close button. I'm really sorry, guys. I mistakenly click on close button. Actually, I need to close that window, but I mistakenly uh, close the posting part, so it get disconnected. I'm really sorry, guys, from my end. So I'm actually telling you that if your form is loaded by this thing only, but it will not a user friendly, right? The user will see this red part, so it will affect your uh, user, that might be they will not fill that form because it's getting like a danger thing only, right? So actually user able to see only like this. I'm saying the right thing. User actually need to see this thing only, not this, right guys? When form is loaded, there should not be any warning. When it click on it, then it tell the user to please fill out this field, right? So when user fill it and submit, then it should ask this and this thing. Right now I'm not sending to any page, so it's coming to that page only. So let's see what have changed. You can see I have changed nothing, nothing. Just instead of was validated, I use needs validated. If you want to validate like that only, right? You can see it's giving me an error, proper error. So this is the thing actually every form is doing. So code is same, but just instead of was validated, we are using needs validated. But one thing, now we are not getting valid thing, right? We are not actually getting the validated thing, but we want that too. Then we need to use, then actually JavaScript concept introduced. You can see I have Okay, just save it. Okay, now I'm doing this thing. Right, guys? Actually, we need that thing. If I refresh, earlier is showing me nothing. I'm giving the password to, is giving me right thing that your these two classes are okay, but we need to check this box. When you click on this, it's also providing me the same thing. So let's see the code. So guys, everything is same, just using the JavaScript here. So right now, if I explain you this thing, you will not able to get it. Okay. So I will explain this part when we are having a JavaScript. Are we fine? Everyone. So guys, why I'm showing you the username and password? Where will you use that? When you are going to sign in. So same code will be used. So I am sharing that code. So you need to implement that according to your requirement. Guys, last example of this evening. Okay. Just let me know what should I write here. What do you want to search? Isn't it great? Without loading that page, if you write just one word, okay, just let me know the word which is not very common. And it should give a, if I write H only, you can see H is coming in this, in my name, in hello, in HTML. It gives the all the three things. If I do mail, mail is coming only in one. If I do that .com, is coming in all four because then it's showing me all four. Or if I do this thing, I'm not doing anything. And if I write that at the end of the things, it gives me the result. This is nice. And you can see I'm not refreshing my page to do that. It's automatically giving me the thing. It's loading inside that page only. You can just filtering the by one word, buddy. Uh, you can see I'm just writing the G. It's filtering all the from the content within the table, whatever it's containing. If you write just first, it's not giving that header line. It's always give the header line if you just write this nothing. Okay. So it's actually searching from that four rows. So check, a good question. Does it contains JavaScript? When you see the code, you will see this. It's actually containing a small function. Your whole code is only CSS, HTML, just writing the 4 lines or 5 lines of JavaScript. The all the thing is actually happened. So why I'm showing you this thing with the JavaScript? Because I just want to show the power of the JavaScript. You can see writing 5 lines of code, the whole thing is happening. If I remove these 5 lines, just save it. Oh, sorry, this is not the example. Just save it, right? Now, whatever you write, it will not filter for you. It's just a static web page then. So, guys, are you able to get it the power of that? Just 5 lines. So, why I'm right now showing you this? I just want to show you you can do anything. So, just I'm not explaining the JavaScript, just try to understand. Yeah, right now it's difficult, but if I Vivek is asking that these 5 lines are very difficult, right, to understand. But just let me know if I ask you from the HTML, CSS, the Bootstrap, then it's also a difficult thing. After explaining all the things from my end, so I hope when we are at the JavaScript or at that doing that sorry jQuery, after that it won't be difficult to understand, right? When you so guys, from just Monday there will be a repetitive class, right? And from Tuesday we'll start our JavaScript. You want JavaScript or you want DB first? Guys, are you using my material or not? I'm sharing the material every day with the team, and I am seeing that they are sharing with also. So is it beneficial or not? Because it's just containing the crisp part. You don't need to search on internet. You can use everything from there. Okay, guys. Today only I will share with you one folder. Okay, it will contain nothing. It will we will just a structure in which I want my assignment. Next assignment, you need to submit that assignment in that structure only. Okay, I'll share with that guys. Okay, they will share with you on WhatsApp. In that folder only, you will get your task. Okay, you need to make the template. I'm giving you the time and parallelly start working on your projects, guys. So any doubts till now? And yes, Dilip, that was jQuery, JavaScript plus jQuery. Guys, do you need this internet zip also? That the one word file I have shared with you. Do you really need this? I can share with the team. Do you want that, or WordPress is something different, Dilip? Just first let me know you want that Word internet PDF or not. I have not shared with them. Okay. So guys, Dilip is asking about the WordPress. WordPress is actually a free and open source thing where actually it's a system based where actually PHP and MySQL plugins are there. You can just by writing the code, you can host your pages. Okay, but that is completely different. Any doubts, guys? I will share the material right now. Be prepared. The quiz will be there on weekend only. Dilip, I just told that your assignment will be shared with you on WhatsApp only. I like you getting the material. You will get the folder. You have to click on that folders. You will get the structure in which structure I want. Your images, CSS file should be different. Okay, and whatever the folders you are not using, just don't use that. Okay, and just now I'm expecting a good template from your end. Guys, it's not just like that. You have to just copy the same thing. I'm agreeing you, or I'm ready to take if you make the different template, complete different template. Okay, just change the colors, just change the images, just change, but just take the layout from that template to look like that, because if everyone making the same, then there is no use. Okay, just show your creativity. Now you know everything. The HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript will be there after some times. Then I'll give you the another assignment. Okay. After jQuery, JavaScript, it's going to take 1.5 weeks. Then we are going to have the another sessions. I'm planning to have the Angular session too, if we have the time. No issues. Okay, guys, this is from my side. I already told you that today will be short lecture, and I'm sorry for the disconnectivity today. Any questions, or should we end this session? Okay, guys, good night. Thank you so much. You need to practice everything, Dilip. Guys, I'm going to give you remarks also. Just if you're getting that remarks from the Gurukul team, just focus on that according to your assignments. Okay? Okay, guys, I actually forgot to tell you this. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm just sharing this file with you. Just have a look. We'll discuss this on Monday. 4 is always better. It's a better version. It's getting more things, right? I'm sharing the difference. I actually already have these difference with me. These are 25 major differences which is not available in Bootstrap 3 or Bootstrap 4. So just have a look. We'll discuss this on Monday. Okay? I hope there's no issues. Actually, I completely forgot to have a discussion on this. So, no issues. We'll discuss this on Monday. Okay, guys. Bye bye. Thank you.